Hey guys. Alright, I definitely came inside because it was too windy. It was cold. So, a lot of people are going through another kind of round of Dark Night of the Soul. It's releasing the remainder of karmic clearing and releasing that needs to happen, not just for past lives, but a lot of stuff that's for this life that had been not looked over per se, but wasn't really ready to be healed, is now healed and coming to the forefront. So a lot of people are having tower moments. And I thought I would do a tower spread. So I asked my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give the collective the message that is in their highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on with you guys. Alright, so what changed? Generosity. That's Saturn and Leo. Someone was overgiving. There was a change in the energy exchange. It went from being balanced to unbalanced. How can they live with this energy? Ostentation. So there's an emphasis on this this reading in like paying it forward. You know, if you have abundance, holding it for yourself karmically can come back to you, because we're not in that energy anymore, that paradigm. That isn't an energy that we are bringing into New Earth. So when there's an abundance given, there needs to be a continued flow out, not just for self. Otherwise, that flow gets cut off. And it's not like the universe is punishing you. It's an energy, and if there's just a take energy, all of that will stop. It'll be like a dam, you know, and there's water and they put a dam. It's like that, energetically. And then you have a bunch of pent up energy because of this, because energy is just, or emotions are just energy and emotion, right? So when you have a block with your abundance, there's a block within one of your chakras or multiple chakras that are causing this dam type blockage. And until that is addressed and fixed, you know, the things that you can do on the 3D, like, you know, if there's a guy on the street and you've got $2 in your pocket and you know you're not going to use it later, like, even if you were, give that to give the $2 to the dude that may need it more than you. You know, like, it's a paradigm of giving before taking, and by doing that, we're healing the grid lines at a huge, massive level, and it's necessary. It has to happen. So what can be learned from this change? One card. What can be learned from this change? Yeah, speculation. Gemini and Mercury. No, I'm sorry, in Jupiter. Gemini and Jupiter. And Jupiter is about ethics, okay? Yeah, so your abundance stopped. Like, there's been a halt in your abundance Like, however you make your money, it has to do with your achievements in this world, in this physical plane. Misusing your leadership. However that applies. And not giving back when you can. Now this is Leo and Saturn, which is the 10th house. What you can learn from this, like little hiccup. It happens to a lot of us. I still run into it too. Not from lack of giving, though. I'm a double Libra. You know, if anything, I give too much. But, you know, in regards to mindset, which this is a mindset. Okay, this is a conditioned mindset to feel as if you need to pull everything to you and hold it tight, as if it could leave at any moment. So what you can learn from this is speculation, okay? Like, there's a need for you to look at your versatility and your ethics, or however that, you know, applies or resonates, because if the ethics are coming up with this generosity card, with your abundance being blocked, I mean, that right there is pretty obvious. Like, in my mind, you know, in my mind, it's like, well, the abundance is kind of messed up because there's no flow out when there should be, just energetically, you know, because money's just an energy. What can, wait, how can they release these emotions in a healthy way? That was weird. How can I release these emotions in a healthy way, please? Drama. You need to let go of drama. You need to stop holding grudges. I'm seeing, like, tying yourself up in knots. For what? For what reason? And this is Leo and Mercury, which is the 6th house, which is work and health. This drama could be affecting your health. Your lack of abundance could be stressing you out to a point where it's affecting your health. And you need to stop and look at where, like, what choices you made up to this point. And then you need to really be honest with yourself about how to best, is that the word? How to best arrange whatever it is for you to arrange. I don't know what that means. This is for somebody specific, apparently. However it is that you need to arrange whatever you need to arrange. Not sure who that's for. Yeah, this is a pretty, like, cut and dry reading, guys. Let's try the Spirit Animal Oracle really quick. Please give us a message for the collective. What they should do to heal this abundance block. I mean, it's pretty obvious to me. Give where you're not giving. Write a gratitude journal. Wake up every day and remind yourself that there was a time when you prayed for what you have. You know, there are people that are still praying for what you have. So it's a need for, like, gratitude and awareness of what is as it is. Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. Yeah, so I'm feeling as if the reason that this has been, like, it's like penny pinching, kind of. The reason this is happening is because there's a mindset that you have to hold on for dear life. Like, if you don't, everything will fall. Like, the ground underneath you will fall, is what you're worried about. And your guides are telling you that you are, like, basically freaking yourself out for no reason, because you can overcome anything. Wow, Black Panther, this is yeah, this is my spirit animal. I love when Panther comes out. Hello, beautiful. Panther spirit, reclaim your power, okay? And on the bottom, Moth spirit, surrender. So, look, I get it. Trust me, and this is a collective message. I think a lot of us are going through something sort of like this, and our mindset sets the tone for our reality, and then it sets the tone, and then based on how much we're putting our attention to whatever it is, 1111, will tell you how quickly that will come to fruition, right? So you need to be able to control your own mind. That's what they mean by reclaim your power. There is a need for you to reclaim your own mind, because your mind is running amok. Amok. I don't remember what movie that's from. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pull, I don't even know what these are called. Sorry. Sacred Rebels, I think. So many cards in here. Alright, give me a message from Collective, please. Yeah. Wow. Collectively, like, these two cards are just like, alright, so you're going against the grain. See this, like, flock of birds, and her, like, flying or, like, swimming towards the flock of birds, but they're, like, above water, right? Like, she's underwater trying to get to these flock of birds, which is obviously not going to work. Excuse me. There's collaborative dreaming. And then there's Panther Spirit. Okay, something about astral plane. Huge right here. Astral projection. The girl can never find the books when she needs them. Sorry, Starseed Tarot. Alright. I'm going to read the Panther Spirit to you. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully. I'm hearing that phrase, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? That's basically what your guides are trying to tell you. And when you stop swimming against the grain and start dreaming about what it is you want to do, your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. Are you feeling shaky because you've made a bold move and have not yet seen confirmation that everything is going to work out, or is fear holding you back? Are you afraid to act until all risk of failure has been removed? The moment when there is no risk whatsoever will never come, so follow the urge of the Panther Spirit within and look your fear in the eye. Have you ever heard the famous line, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? Stare down your fear and it will retreat and make way for your courage to fill your head to toe. Okay, look. You get to choose how you're going to co-create in this world. and you can speculate over others' riches, what others have. You can speculate that another's life is better than yours and go against the grain, doing what is not for you or in your highest good, based solely off of what ego wants. And speculate until you're literally unable to do anything but create drama in your own mind. This is self-sabotaging behavior. This is, at this point, this is like self-abuse. Okay? This type of thought process that spirit doesn't have your back, that you can't trust source, that is self-abuse. I'm thinking of all the times that there's been anything where you've needed anyone or you may have wanted anyone. And there was a time of pain and growth that went through that. Seeing someone crying on a bed, you know, like I ugly cry. Like this is like dry, like that's very weird that I'm saying that. Okay. There's, I really don't know who that's for. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not even picking that up. Anyways, back to what I was saying. You know what? How about I just leave it right here? And then I'll read this. Don't tell me what to do. It's like, whose reading is this, really? Alright, your heart is big enough to dream not only for yourself, but for new humanity. Imagine a world that is healed with respect, understanding, and with community that fosters life. Even your dreams that relate to you alone will contribute positively to the greater good, because that is the nature of your heart. Your heart naturally and intelligently cooperates in a grand scheme of loving creativity, working to heal the hearts of the world. The heart creates win-win situations that benefit the individual and collective. Who says situations? That's not a me thing. You're being asked to honor your growing desire to co-create with consciousness, like-minded people. Your collaborative dreaming is a heart-inspired win-win, bringing mutual enhancement to yourself and others. The heart wants to love and be loved. Working with others creatively is a way to allow the heart to grow. It is a chance for you to learn how to honor yourself and others and to find ways to live and let live, simply by growing and strengthening your active trust in your heart's guidance. You are asked to bear the rough patches that can happen when you work creatively with others. Ideas might clash and there can be friction, particularly if you have different ways of working. Sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. More fire might require more friction along the creative path. Don't get mad at that friction now. I'm hearing that hugely. Oh, okay. For some of you, that's what's blocking, is your dramatic outbursts. Outbursts? Woo! Okay. Dramatic outbursts on the friction. Yeah, friction was the word they were looking for. I don't use the word friction. That's not in my vocabulary. Friction. It sounds naughty. Friction. Friction. Anyway. This oracle is guiding you to stay in your integrity, honor what you feel, and remember why you chose. Where'd it go? To open up to a group of endeavors in the first place. Call on unconditional love each day and evening. It only takes a moment to do. I call on unconditional love. Please help and guide me and this project. That's beautiful. You're going through this experience or will be in near future because you're part of a new creative learning program for humanity. This learning program is taking place at a spiritual level, and it requires highly individualistic and creative people to learn to work with each other without compromising who they are in order to reach a common creative goal. Awesome! Please remember that what really matters is that you hear your own voice. This oracle comes with a particular guidance for you at this phase of your life path and creative journey. You are no longer to think of yourself as a lone wolf. Yes, you have your unique path to tread, but you now have the tasks to accomplish for your own growth and the greater good that will require more than one-man band. You will still do your own work, of course. However, others are on the way to help you. There is only so much a single drop of water can do on its own, though it is precious. Together, those drops become a wave and make a considerable impact in the world. You are part of a wave of lovingly conscious, and you are meant to be exploring collaborative dreams, healing relationships, and conscious communities. Wow. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. All right, so we're randomly at 20 minutes. Hope this helps somebody. Love you guys. Namaste.